We are at Queen's Park, in the wrong platform, in the right train, I guess. We're here, we're going to do a London Overground 7:10 service, because why the hell not? Um, I can get my vigilance pedal working. There we go. We'll set the master key in reverse to forwards. I would like to run this on DC mode, so we'll get the shoes down. Um, AWS, PBWS on, not that we're going to need them.
PBWS and
Get the
AWS
doors
operational.
open. And there's a little bit of AI traffic here and there that we should see coming back. I think there, there, there. I think that's it. Um, and yeah, that's should be decent. We're doing an all stops run to Harrow. Of course, we're starting in the wrong platform because this is the only platform that we have the access to. We can't use this one. And you can't run a third rail train on this, even though you should be able to. Like, you can't run this in service mode. I've tried a lot. It just doesn't work. Also, we're going to Harrow, apparently. Just Harrow. Nothing else. And we are the Ain to Harrow and Wealdstow. Which I'm surprised it got that much, but it's fine, I guess. But I mean, it's done that fine. That's all right. Right, we'll get moving. Will we? Yes. What is it? 10 miles an hour out of here. And this is on DC mode for the first time. So I'll see how it handles compared to AC mode. We should be able to get up to line speed much faster than the 72 stock can. My god, that is very bright. Just dim them a bit as we come through here. I like the sounds of the cab controls moving around. Feels solid, clunky. Right, we get our daylights back on. What do the night lights look like? Just a bit brighter. Okay. Can I see much? Right, that's it. Get up to 30. Acceleration feels the same as on DC. That says 25 kilovolt. I don't know if that's just they haven't designed the DC system properly. It feels a bit wrong. Maybe I'll give it a run in the test center in DC mode and see how fast it gets. Because I would imagine it's not as fast as the AC mode, but perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm wrong. The brakes would be the same though, and they are, which is good. Brake one. There you go. Does it have the station name? Oh, good service, good service. Vital information. Just jealous we don't have something like this in Sydney. Come on, move along, next slide. Oh, yeah, very quick. Oh no, we've still got the still got this one. Or is that frozen? That one's frozen on the time. This one's frozen on that. And this one's frozen on Queen's Park. And this one's frozen on green. So all of the carriages are saying something completely different. That feels very tight. Are we clipping? Is the train... Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is pretty close. Anyway, gotta get down to 30. Feels much slower in a big train than it does in the 72 stock. You know, 72 stock feel like racing around this part. Much closer to the ground though. And this is a much more central driving position too. Wilson Junction. Hopefully one day we can get the high level platforms. But alas. Gently down to a stand. Headlights are a lot brighter on this route than they are. Maybe it's got something to do with the old TOD. But they feel much brighter here. What's that, level crossing? No, is it just that thing? Does that move at all? No? Oh, it did. It's just started moving. Oh, it's going. We'll get moving. I think the acceleration on these things would give the 72s a run for their money. I'd love to see a race of these things up versus 72s. Almost certain that these things would win. Especially because the 72 stocks can't accelerate up going up hills. Oh, speeding a lot. And full brakes. Fully in the platform, yeah. So we should start to come across some tube trains, yes. And there. That'll be it. Got a long run up to the next station. Stonebridge Park. And then it's, what, Wembley Central something South Kenton. Is it Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, North Wembley, South Kenton, Kenton, Harrow, Milston? Off we trot. Feels like this line could be re-signalled with ETCS level 2 to allow much faster speeds. Or some kind of CBTC. Anyway, here comes our... friendly tube train on its way to Waterloo. Can I get a... good focus on here? I'm going to need to probably drop the exposure, pump the no. Pump the brightness and the exposure, pump the exposure, lower the brightness, darken the vignette, up the brightness, up the saturation to give more bring a bit more color back. I'd like to do my manual focus, please. If I drop that, no, this is probably a deeply uninteresting part. I'll start tinker with things. There we go, good enough. Good enough. That'll be it, I promise. Section gap. Into Stonebridge Park. The way they carry their suitcases is just so comical. And the way it's, you know, animated, is it just a part of the person? Whenever the person turns, the bag teleports. You see there. Anyway.
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff.
No, I don't want to. Because I put it there. I said it wouldn't be the last one. I said it would be the last one, but maybe I'll do another screenshot. Can't keep my promises. That is with the sound pack installed, I'm pretty certain. Actually, if I will get a screenshot, I would like to have them turn to markers. Can I reset? Thank you. Maybe I will go for a bit of autofocus here. Perhaps I will. Exposure will get that up. Vignette will pull it down a bit. Saturation will introduce a little bit of color. Depth of field will pull down. Focal point can have close. Sure. FOV. It will come back a bit. Try and. That's nice. Right, off we go. A 40 limit coming up. Dive under the West Coast main line. Round the bend into Wembley Central. Back up to 45 for a brief bit. Powering up the hill. Obstructing the doors is dangerous and causes delays. Should I say take care of closing doors? I get they might not have space to, but it's a bit clunky. And it's very bright inside on this line as well. I've realised, because on the actual Goblin, these trains felt very dark inside, even with the lights on, whereas now it feels. I mean, that works. That's good. Is that wheel slip? Really? That has to just be a bug, right? By coast. Still sparking. There we go. Right, North Wembley. Station that I often overshoot on the 72 stock. It's one of the few places that you can actually get it up to 45 miles an hour. But the brakes on this thing are pretty spectacular, so that's not an issue.
Please remain behind the yellow line at all times. Trains pass through this station at high speed and can cause turbulence.
Alright. Just get a regular old-fashioned screenshot. Got the old style of dovetail wayfinding, you know. Haphazard. Collectible. Basic route map. We're in a good place. Join us. Thames Estuary. Oh, is that one of the bids? Yeah, these are the bid stack. I thought they were getting rid of bid stack. And I thought they claimed it didn't work. This is one of the few places where it does. That can't be a real ad. That is. That would be. That definitely is. I think that's probably not. Right, South Kenton. Did I turn my headlights back on? I didn't. Naughty. What's the longest gap between stations? Would it be... Okay, so that and Harrow. I reckon I can get from here to the next station in a minute. I guarantee. Full power up, off we trot. Maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. Minute and a half. 2 minutes, doors closed, the doors close. We'll say that. Man, that must be pleasant, walking in amongst the headlight glare. "35 seconds, 40 seconds. How long does it want me here? A minute? Off we go. Doors closed at 35 minutes. The wheels are still slipping, are they? Yep. I don't have time to deal with that. Slipping no longer. Okay, maybe not 2 minutes, maybe that was a bit optimistic. Just a little bit. Are you going over here? Was this the station that I always used to overrun at? It was. How come that was That's not what I wanted. It's an uphill as well. Like, how come that was... Is it just the platform is unusually short here? Or was I just late at braking? Who knows? Nothing to see. 12:23. Yes, that's correct. We don't need to keep telling me that. Oh my goodness. That's green? Oh my god. Doors, doors, doors. Closed. Off we go. Harrow and Wealdstone, our final stop. Right, single yellow there. Right, and we'll go full brakes. An overrun here would not be very nice. Man with a briefcase trying to get on, that'll be interesting. We go doors, and I guess we'll leave everything else because it's going to keep going up to Watford Junction. If it was the real world, which it isn't. Stick the camera outside. Turn that down. And we can bask in the glory of the adventure. And that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more stuff in the 710, I've got some liveries that I might have a look at. Do let me know. Sydney stuff coming when the government gets back to me, which I don't know when they will. Hopefully within the next week, because that's supposed to be the March video, but, you know, we're getting towards the tail end of March, so who knows. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.